triple winner, New York Pro.
Hey guys, Ivan here, and 2025 New York Pro just wrapped up, and of course the winner is Nick Walker. This did not come as a surprise to literally anybody. It wasn't really close between Nick and anybody else here. There was quite a bit of a gap between him and the second place finisher, which was William Bonac. Actually, William Bonac held his own, to be honest, against Nick here. You're gonna see that in a second, but no. We all knew Nick is winning this, and there was no debate whether who's gonna take second. It was also very clear that Bonac is in that second. The only exciting part of this show, I guess, was Krizo versus Regan, and I wasn't sure who was gonna win that. Like at the pre-judging, I thought maybe Regan. At the finals, I thought Krizo. And at the end, I figured it's gonna be Krizo because, yeah, the guy's just bigger, more conditioned. If he posed better, it would be clear that he's better than Regan, but with his horrible posing, it was maybe a question at one point. And if Krizo's posing was better, maybe he would even beat William Bonac. But I don't know about that, but maybe. He would definitely do better if he learned how to pose. But yeah, he was really conditioned, and he's big. He's just a great bodybuilder. He just doesn't know how to pose. In fifth, you had Sas Hirati. Colossus Ken did not take that top 5 spot. He's 6th, 100%. We'll see that later, but yeah, he's 6th. Overall, I mean, not really a super exciting show, to be honest. I mean, I'm saying it at the beginning of this video, you guys might lose interest to watch the rest of the video, but I'm being honest. How difficult was it to hire some commentators? I mean, I would do it for free, if they ask me. If it's possible to do it online. I mean, watching a live stream, you can't even hear the audience. You can just hear some elevator music and the guy's posing, and I don't know, man. It makes it boring. Maybe it's because Pittsburgh Pro was so amazing and this is 1 week later, and that's why this wasn't super exciting. But I mean, the quality of competitors is also very high. The quality of the live stream is amazing. The lighting was good as well. These guys brought all really good shape. Maybe it's because of Pittsburgh, or maybe it's because there was no rivalry here, no battle really. It was an easy win for Nick, and it was pretty clear who's gonna place where. Again, the only thing that was kind of interesting was Regan versus Krizo, but I mean, that's a battle for third. So yeah, kind of boring New York Pro. Great quality, great competitors, great production, everything, but not really super exciting show, to be honest. In any case, let's take a look at the callouts. So the second callout in the center, you had Sas Hirati, I would say very convincingly winning in this callout. He didn't make the top 4 callout. He wasn't in great shape. Colossus Ken, in my opinion, 6th most likely, probably. I gotta say, this guy brought it. Like, he is good. He came bigger than he was last year at Nationals, so improved for sure. And it's not like he tried to be bigger at any cost. He actually came in really good condition. So he was conditioned and he was bigger, but he's going against the best in the world, so he needs to put on more muscle to improve more. Like always with any new pro, the back is an issue. He needs to grow that back, and overall needs more size. But yeah, for a pro debut at a stacked show like this, he did very well. Sas Hirati once again failed with conditioning. I mean, he couldn't. I guess he couldn't maintain that conditioning for too long. If he wants to qualify for the Mr. Olympia, he needs to continue competing, and maybe he needs a little break. Maybe this was a little bit too many shows in a short time. We'll see what his next plan is, but yeah, I mean, he was good, just not good enough to be in that top 4. Now, here is one very interesting comparison. Mikl Krizo versus Regan Grimes. So like I said, Krizo is bigger. He's also more conditioned. He has bigger arms, bigger chest, so more details everywhere, bigger legs from the front as well. And yeah, his posing wasn't very good, and that's the reason why he could have placed lower, but it just wasn't enough. Look at the thickness in the upper body, like the chest, arms, shoulders. He's just bigger. But Regan, honestly, Regan brought it, man. Like, in this show, he was good. This is the best Regan I ever saw, but he can definitely get better and fulfill his maximum potential. Look at Kreeger's posing, man. What the hell is he doing with that back? Look at the details, though. Shredded, and really well-developed back as well. Like, head to toe. I mean, lower lats, upper traps, everything is there. It's just the posing that is bad, and Regan is beating him in the back shots, I guess, but that's about it. Everything else, I would say, goes to Krejza because of his density, size, conditioning, hardness. He's just more complete. He has a better body, that's it. But again, posing could have cost him one spot here. Luckily for him, it didn't. They kind of let it pass like this. But honestly, maybe they should actually punish him more. I mean, they gave him that 5th spot at Pittsburgh, and this 3rd spot here, look at the most muscular. It's very good. Because he is better in the end. I mean, he still gets away with his posing because he's so good, but, you know, if he learned how to pose, he would do so much better, man. And now let's take a look at the top 2. Like I said, it wasn't really a competition. We all knew Nick is winning this, but honestly, again, Bonak held his own. He actually held his own. Like the other guys, Krejza and Regan, if they were in the top 2 with Nick, it would be just silly. Bonak actually compared pretty well, and maybe you can even argue that he, I don't want to say won some poses, but really pushed Nick in some poses. Look at Bonak's side chest. He's not as big, but the details, the pop, the bubbliness, he had it all in the side chest, and even the back poses. I mean, Nick's back double bicep is the best in the world right now. And we were talking about how Derek has one of the best back double biceps in the history of bodybuilding, but Nick just beat Derek in the back double bicep at Pittsburgh Pro. So does that mean that Nick now has one of the best back doubles in the history of bodybuilding? I would say yeah, because of those crazy legs from behind. He kills everybody with that. Like, that's insane. We never saw anything like that ever in history. He improved his side tricep, Nick did. For sure, he's opening up way more now, and he controlled his midsection way better at his show, especially the finals. I mean, they didn't push him as hard as they did at Pittsburgh, so he wasn't really struggling too much to keep it in. If it was an actual close show, maybe they would do more call-outs and we would see that gut again. But, you know, like this, it didn't happen. And, you know, it looked better. He just looked better. So hopefully he's going to practice his stamina and be ready for 5 rounds of posing at a Mr. Olympia. And just hold his own and, you know, look presentable at all times. And not let that gut hang out in the transitions. Can he win the Mr. Olympia with this kind of look? I think it's possible. I think this is very close to Samson Hadi and Derek Lunsford, so we'll see who's going to bring what, but yeah, Nick kind of put himself in that top 4 with this, and he just won the New York Pro. He is the only person in history that won 3 New York Pros, got 3 rings. That's a first. We'll see how well he's going to do at the Mr. Olympia, but yeah, he won this show. It wasn't really a competition. He's, again, that very first tier of bodybuilders, elite tier, whatever you want to call it, and the top call-out, the first call-out, and yeah, he won this show very deservedly. He looked great. I think he improved, potentially, from Pittsburgh, mainly with his posing and his control of his stomach. But maybe conditioning also got better. I don't know. But he looked great. Bonak also looked great. He started to fade a little. But I mean, that's his last year. This is his last year. He's retiring next year. So he did so many shows. He can't really, you know, hold his peak forever. Let's hope he brings his absolute best to the Mr. Olympian. You know, he's going to retire on a high note there. Again, Nick won very deservedly. A great show. Not a super exciting one, but a good show. You guys tell me down below, what do you think? Alright, and the other thing I got for you guys is interesting. So like I said in my previous video, I wasn't able to find any photos of Larry Wheels from his classic physique class or from the overall classic physique, but I did find some. And I gotta tell you, I think this was a very, very clear case of a robbery. A robbery, if I ever saw one. I mean, I try not to call robbery as often as I can. I try to find reason in decisions. But this time around, let's take a look at this. We got more poses. So, favorite classic pose. I don't know who the hell this guy is on the left, but I feel like he was robbed big time. And he also made some comments. He posted some stories. He says, I guess I need to have more followers if I want to win a pro card. And I completely agree with him. I mean, Larry Wheels, even though he does have a lot of size and a very impressive upper body, he doesn't have the legs to match. That's one thing. No symmetry. No proportions. Super small legs, huge upper body. Not the best aesthetics, a lot of torn body parts. He's a powerlifter. Not a small, super small waist. I guess a decent sized waist, but not a super small one. Not the best conditioning. You're going to see it especially from behind. I guess you saw the video as well. So, yeah, you guys are calling me a hater or stuff like that, but I love Larry Wheels. I watch so many of his YouTube videos. I think he's a great guy. He has a great personality. He did a great job as an influencer. But when I'm assessing bodybuilding physiques, I'm brutally honest. I don't care if it is my best friend. I'll tell them the way it is. I always do that, and I don't care how many fans Larry Wheels has and how many of you guys are going to hate me in the comments and say, I don't have a pro card or whatever. I don't care. I have to be honest. I have to say what I see, and Larry Wheels is not a great IFBB pro, not a great classic physique, and who doesn't see that, I guess they're blind. And against this guy right here, I'm not saying that the guy would be like a top pro, I'm not saying that he is phenomenal, but from what I'm seeing, he's better. If Larry didn't have his name, I don't think he would win this, no chance. So, favorite classic pose? I give it to the other guy for sure. Let's check out the other poses. What do you guys see here? Come on, I don't care how big of a fan you are. Take a look at this and be real, be honest. Be honest, guys. Is Larry Wheels really winning this? Come on, no way, not a chance. I mean, legs, just hamstrings and just the size, width of the legs. Not even comparable. Larry's legs are tiny. His glutes, there are no separation in the glutes. None. From the side, some. From the back, none. He's fat. Like, he has a lot of fat in the glutes and in the hamstrings and the lower back. Like, he is not ready. He's not even in condition. The other guy, shredded glutes. Great hamstrings. Great adductors. Great leg width from behind. The back, I mean, Larry has pretty wide back, but the way he's posing, the way he's tilting forward, it doesn't even look good. The other guy, he shows more depth to the back, better separation. He's winning this pose for sure. I mean, the guy is not a mass monster. He's smaller, but it's classic physique. It should be about the shape, but even if it's not about shape, if it's just about the size in the legs and just the overall completeness, this guy blows him out of the water like it's not even funny. I mean, let's wait and see some videos, HD videos, and maybe it's gonna look different, but I doubt it, honestly. I doubt it. This looks like the clearest case of robbery I ever saw in my life, in IFBB, Pro League, or NPC, whatever. I never saw such a clear case of robbery. Side chest, I mean, it's difficult to judge this one. The angle is completely different, but this one is close. Maybe I can give this one to Larry, but maybe it's not really clear. The other two poses, very clear in the other guy's favor. Side chest, very close. Let's give this one to Larry. Let's say he wins this one. Even though it's not the same angle and it's not very clear, let's say Larry wins one pose. Abs and thighs, I mean, just compare the legs and the abs. I mean, Larry is pulling a vacuum, but I know when he flexes the abs, it doesn't look super good. So, let's say this one is... I can't say it's close. Look at the legs. No, guys. No. I don't think this is a deserved win. In Sam Sulek's case, yeah, Sam deserved it. Sam was definitely the best on that day, even though he is not a great pro, and they would probably give it to him if he was closer to the second guy, but Sam deserved it. Sam definitely deserved it. I have no issue with that. This, however, I don't know, man. Different story. Why would I give it to Larry? Like, other than his popularity. Maybe because he has bigger upper body. Is that it? And it's not even that much bigger. It's maybe a tiny bit bigger, but everything else, shape, proportion, balance, symmetry, so all that stuff, conditioning even from the side, from the back especially, the lower body and in the back itself. No. This guy should have won this show, and I don't even know how Larry Wills got in classic physique because he didn't plan on doing bodybuilding. I guess they put him in open bodybuilding because he didn't make the weight, and then they let him actually do the classic physique as well. Who the hell knows what happened at this show? It's some show in Ireland, I guess. They can do whatever they want. There aren't a lot of eyes on them, but we got these photos right here. You guys tell me what do you think. But if you ask me, and you know my opinion, you just heard my opinion. That's the way I see it. If you see it otherwise, tell me down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what do you think about the New York Pro results. Stay tuned, guys, for more videos about bodybuilding. See you soon. All the best, and bye-bye.